The enchanting seahorse. It is simply magical.
The Latin name is hippocampus, and that means horse monster.
In Greek mythology, it was believed sea gods rode strange creatures that were half horse, half fish. Today, the horse monster is a rare find.
They're actually an endangered species. You're not allowed to take them out of the wild, so they're protected, but they're almost extinct.
It's the reason a marine biologist created the Ocean Rider Seahorse Farm in 1998. At the time, it was the first such facility in the world. Today, it's the only one of its kind in the country.
Ocean Rider began as the first seahorse aqua farm in the world and remains the only seahorse facility to operate under a closed cycle. A closed cycle farm encompasses the keeping of each life stage of an animal from birth to adult within the facility walls. Ocean Rider is an organic aqua farm determined to conserve and protect endangered marine species. Located in Kailua, Kona, Hawaii, the farm's primary focus is nurturing and breeding seahorses to be sold as pets to amateur aquarists, or displayed within their on-site showrooms. In the past, the illegal pet trade removed about 1 million wild-caught seahorses from the ocean per year. Ocean Rider provides an eco-friendly option to those seeking seahorses as pets. The facility supports the entire life cycle of the animal, thereby removing the need for wild capture. Since the establishment of Ocean Rider, the number of wild-caught seahorses has been reduced by 980,000 individuals per year. The company was built on the owner's vision to inspire ocean awareness by saving the endangered seahorses from extinction, and their continuous mission to eliminate the need to take wild seahorses of the reefs by providing home and public aquariums with healthy, eco-friendly, hand-raised, domesticated seahorse pairs to be kept as pets for many years to come. Carol Cozy Shamar and her husband Craig Shamar founded the farm in 1998 and remain the owners of the establishment today. Owner Carol developed a love of seahorses after years spent observing them in nature. The connection she felt with the animals was one she knew others could experience too if given the chance. Prior to her business, Carol worked in the shrimp industry, where she personally observed a decline in the seahorse population surrounding the shrimp nets. Mass amounts of seahorses were unintentionally caught each day and written off as bycatch. All 47 species of seahorse face endangerment across the globe on account of pollution, shrimp trawlers, the illegal pet trade, and traditional Chinese medicines. Over 50 million seahorses are removed from the ocean each year to make medicinal teas that claim to improve circulation within the body. Carol was compelled to conserve and revive what remained of the wild seahorse populations. Taking a huge risk, Carol and Craig used their life savings to rent a plot of land from the state of Hawaii. The original hatchery was created using old damaged tanks obtained from a neighboring farm that were repaired with old piping and glue. They started their farm by raising Mustang seahorses. In 1998, they were the first in the world to have a seahorse farm. The unique name, Ocean Rider, came to Carol in a dream where she was riding a seahorse through the ocean. Ocean Rider is a family-run company that employs a total of 10 workers. The farm breeds 34 species of seahorse. Over half the seahorse species on Earth are present within the facility. The farm also rears other marine fish such as yellow tang and red-banded pipefish in order to further conserve marine species. Overall, the farm houses over 20,000 animals and stands on a 3-acre plot of land adjacent to the coast, containing over 200 tanks. There is a hatchery, grow-up facility, holding tanks, and breeding tanks. There is also an aquarium display room for their daily public tours, along with an on-site gift shop. Ocean Rider operates using a semi-closed system to facilitate the uptake and expulsion of water from the facility. Water is derived from 2 large pipes pumping in water directly from the ocean. One pipe obtains surface water at 125 feet, and the other deep water at 2,000 feet. The surface water provides temperatures around 27 degrees Celsius, while the deep water provides temperatures near 13 degrees. Together, these water sources allow for the manipulation of water temperature without external heating or cooling. The influx of water from each pipe can be adjusted to meet the optimal temperature for each life stage of all species. The farm's water is derived from an isolated location along the island coast, free of excess pollutants, providing excellent water quality. Once the water is pumped from the ocean, each pipe feeds the water into industrial filters, followed by UV light exposure to deactivate harmful bacteria. The water is then circulated throughout the facility via pipes connecting the tanks. About 125 gallons of water move through the facility per minute. After flowing once through the facility, the water is discharged to prevent the spread of potential diseases. The used water flows into discharge ponds located on the farm's property, where it encounters lava and eventually turns to salt. No water is discharged back into the ocean or other surrounding natural environments to prevent harmful impacts on the natural ecosystems. Ocean Rider seahorses are sold to amateur aquarists exclusively across the mainland United States. Ocean Rider sells 4 strains of seahorse within the Mustang species. The strains are identified by different colorings: yellow or sunburst, red, pinto, and black. Buyers will select seahorses based on these unique colors. The live seahorses arrive to buyers with a guarantee of survival and good health. Other species within the facility are bred as ornamentals and live in their display tanks for public viewing during tours. Much of the farm's unique husbandry practices are kept private. However, a general idea of the process can be presented. The farm uses a closed cycle wherein each life stage is cared for within the facility and there is no need for wild supply. Adult seahorses are placed into breeding tanks and fed red shrimp in order to facilitate breeding. Nutritious diets high in fats and good water quality are essential for successful breeding. These red shrimp are derived from an excavated on-site pond exposed to lava tubes, a red shrimp's natural habitat. This provides an infinite, sustainable feed supply for the farm. The female will begin by selecting a mate, and breeding rituals are performed, involving unique swim patterns and interlocking tails. Then, courtship will begin as the male's brood pouch begins to swell with water as he prepares to accommodate for the female's eggs. The female uses her ovipositor organ to connect her abdomen with the male in order to deposit her eggs. The male receives the female's eggs within his brood pouch, and the eggs will undergo internal fertilization. Species in the Hippocamus genus, or seahorses, are the only species in the animal kingdom that undergo a true male pregnancy. The female and male will interact daily. After a gestation period of between 10 days to 6 weeks, depending on the species, the male will give birth. The birthing process yields live young between 3 and 2,000 individuals depending on the species, and only lasts for about 2 minutes. Once the birth is complete, the female may choose again to impregnate the male only 2 minutes after. The newborns will be transferred to the hatchery tanks where they will be fed a diet of protein-rich live food, such as swimming copepods and artemia 4 times a day. Live algae cultures are grown on-site as a sustainable method to feed those copepods and artemia. After a period of 30 days, the juveniles will be delicately netted from the hatchery tanks into a transfer container supplied with tank water. The group will be manually transferred to the grow-out tanks. In the grow-out, the seahorses will be fed a diet of frozen mysis shrimp combined with their secret Vibance recipe, twice a day. Once they are grown and the seahorses have been selected by a buyer, they will be hand-picked from the grow-out tanks. The seahorses are packaged into plastic bags containing large amounts of water and compressed oxygen. The plastic bag is sealed tight, placed into a styrofoam container which is secured in a cardboard shipping box. Seahorses are mailed exclusively throughout the mainland United States and shipped via FedEx. The seahorses usually arrive to aquarium owners within 2 days of processing. Seahorses are found in tropical or temperate waters and live within small areas of coastal corals, mangrove roots, and/or seagrass beds. Their unique prehensile tails secure their bodies to objects to prevent drifting. Similar to the newborns within the Ocean Rider facility, their natural diets consist of swimming microorganisms such as copepods. Their fused jaw forces them to obtain food by sucking in and swallowing nearby prey whole. Both in the wild and at Ocean Rider, seahorses have 6 life stages: adult, selection of mate, courtship, pregnancy, birth, and juvenile. In the wild, some seahorse pairs mate for life. However, when bred in captivity, the animals lose this instinct and do not tend to pair bond. Ocean Rider has collaborated with large-scale aquariums such as Monterey Bay and Long Beach in California regarding ocean conservation efforts. Ocean Rider also provides daily tours so the public can personally experience the animals. Owners Carol and Craig hope these tours facilitate an awareness and a desire in others to preserve our oceans and the species that inhabit them. Seahorses are sold via the company's online website at seahorse.com. You can also contact the farm via their website, business telephone or using social media such as Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Carol and Craig continue to actively promote the conservation of endangered species and inspire those who experience their incredible Ocean Rider facility.